following video comes from a man named Mike who lives somewhere in Poland. After moving houses and settling in, he started to notice creepy, unexplainable things. First, his cat began to stare off in a single direction and appeared to be looking at something unseen. Not long afterwards, objects began to move around by themselves, and it has gradually gotten worse. Late one night, Mike was falling asleep while watching a movie on his laptop when he starts hearing sounds coming from around the house.
Próbuję zasnąć. Teraz co chwilę coś mi kurwa w okno puka balkonowe. No nie, kurwa! Pierdolę! No kurwa. Ja pierdolę. Nic tutaj nie ma. Kurwa mać. Mam już tego dosyć. Mam już tego kurwa dosyć. Nie mam kurwa. Kurwa mać! Nie, nie kurwa.
Knocking can be heard coming from the balcony window, but the moment he checks, he sees nothing there. On another night, Mike is woken up to more sounds inside his house.
Znowu coś się dzieje. Ostrość. Nie wiem, czy to jest.
Mike then purchases an EMF meter to see if he can detect any disturbances around the house. On another night, Mike is focused on his digital drawing when this happens.
Próbuję się skupić na rysowaniu, ale kurwa znowu coś się dzieje. Świeczki przed chwilą spadły, coś stukało. Już jestem zmęczony tym wszystkim. No nie, nie, kurwa. Ja pierdolę, no. Dobra, jeszcze sprawdzę, ale nic się nie dzieje teraz. Nie wiem.
He hears more aggressive knocking coming from around his house, but doesn't find anything there. He decides to scan the whole house using the EMF meter, but nothing is detected. Mike has no idea what has caused these events, but real ghost or not, you be the judge. This next video was posted to Reddit by a man who states that the following video was taken by his sister in 2020 and was sent to him. In the video, his sister can be seen in an empty hallway of the hospital late in the evening. No reason is provided as to why she's there, but it turns out that she isn't as alone as she initially thought she was. Something disturbing can be seen watching her. Watch closely. What looks like a creepy pale face with no features can be seen clearly moving on its own. As she moves away and comes back, she sees nothing there, or nothing that could cause an illusion like this. Not to mention, as she stands still from a distance, some of her hair strands can be seen blowing on its own, even though she's in a building. And the figure can be seen peeking out at her once again from the distance. It doesn't seem to be pareidolia given the fact that it was seen twice, and her hair moved on its own. Given the nature of the building being a hospital, it's not unbelievable to imagine something paranormal was lurking at the end of the hallway. Let me know your thoughts down below. A mother named Sarah who lives in the Appalachian Mountains was home alone with her baby who she had just put to bed some time ago and was fast asleep in her crib. However, Sarah starts to hear noise coming from her room and captures something terrifying.
My daughter's been asleep for 2 hours. She's all the way over there. How is this standing up perfectly upright and turned on? She can't reach that. Hi, baby. And she's dead asleep when that thing just came on. There's no way.
The baby's toy goes off on its own and can be seen perfectly standing up on the stand out of reach from the baby's crib. But when she first came to the room, a faint dark silhouette can be seen passing by the light of the toy. But just as she enters and turns the light on, there's nothing there. Sarah explains that strange things occur pretty often, but until this moment she had never felt anything sinister before. Now she's worried for her baby and has arranged to move houses. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. On April 21 of 2024, the emergency services received a report of a fatal accident that took place somewhere in Poland, near the town of Jastrzębowice. A 25-year-old driver was driving down the road, but for unknown reasons he veered off the roadside and hit a tree. The man died at the scene. As reporters arrived on the scene and took pictures of the tragedy, they noticed something disturbing in the swamp. Watch closely. What appears to be the figure of a man can be seen sticking out of the bushes in the middle of a swamp. Deep and not possible for someone to stand up like that, and rescuers also searched the scene, but only the one driver who passed away at the scene was present. The last image is digitally enhanced to try and portray what the figure looks like. Many people suggested it could be the spirit of the driver who just passed, but in the end the question remains, just who or what is this in the swamp? Let me know. Now, if you want to see something paranormal imitate a man's dog and try and get into his house, you're gonna want to check out this video. Just click the thumbnail on screen to watch this video now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you over in the next one. I've featured Jacob on the channel previously. Ever since he moved into a new house alone with his son, strange things started to happen. He discovered that the previous residents had a miscarriage and buried their baby in the yard many years ago, which may have something to do with the paranormal phenomena he's been experiencing. Late one night, Jacob was asleep around 3:18 a.m. when he was suddenly woken up by his dogs panicking and moving around the bed, only to hear something chilling. He pulls his phone out and captures this.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I'm just trying to sleep. I literally just dozed off. And it sounds like somebody knocking at my fucking door. Hello?
Loud knocking can be heard at Jacob's bedroom door. But when he opens it, there's nobody there. However, just as he approaches the end of the hallway, the door in front of him closes on its own, scaring him back to his room, as he takes a breather before heading back out there. Then suddenly the toy car starts moving towards him on its own, causing him to retreat back to his room once again.